Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, one of the most mysterious and deadliest places to be said on Earth. A place with most number of conspiracies and always spoken topic. Welcome back to Secretry. This is Lit. People all over the world talk about Bermuda Triangle since ages, but we cannot find something in this name anywhere in the world map. Not even sure if it could be called a triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is an estimated oceanic region in the Atlantic Ocean. In the shape of a triangle, if we connect the islands of Bermuda, Miami and Puerto Rico, the mysterious triangle that swallowed hundreds and thousands of people and planes into its hungry grasp over the centuries. It sounds like a small triangle, but it spreads over 440,000 miles. It's not just within this particular triangular shape within which all these destructions happened, which is why it is an estimated triangle. Numerous ships, planes, submarines and a lot of people, fighter pilots, everything went missing in this Devil's Triangle. What is the mystery behind this area? It was Christopher Columbus in 1492 to give the first hint that there was something mysterious about the Bermuda Triangle. While he was traveling near this area, he had his compass rotating all around, indicating a magnetic imbalance there. It was in 1945 that recordically a plane went missing in the Bermuda Triangle for the first time, the Flight 19. It had around 12 people. There were no remains searchers could find. In the 2000s, they expanded their search area further east into the Atlantic Ocean, but the remains of Flight 19 have still not been confirmed found. Later in 1945, 5 US bombers which went in search of the Flight 19 with 14 crew members and another fighter plane which went in search for these bomber planes got lost in the Bermuda Triangle. This was just the beginning. All the ships, planes, submarines, yachts and all the people who went missing, they still remain a question mark. By records, over the past century, there were over 1,000 people, 20 yachts and 7 planes that went missing in this region. Where are they all going? What is the mystery behind the Bermuda Triangle? This mystery is defined by both myths and facts. About the myths, one myth believed by the least number of people, in fact, which is not even worth believing, is the sea monster named Lasca. People say that it's this monster Lasca who grabs all the ships that travel through this area. Lasca is a popular character in the folktales of the Bahamas Island, which has the shape of a squid, head like a shark and octopus hands. People claim that they have even seen Lasca in real. No wonder if they believe Lasca is the mystery behind this place. Adding more to this, some years back, a dead whale was found on the shores. It had suction marks on it caused by an octopus. Another myth is, some people believe the lost city of Atlantis is under the Bermuda Triangle. Atlantis is a fictional land written by Plato, which, according to him, was larger than Libya and Asia combined, situated in the Atlantic Ocean. There are people who believe the city had vast amounts of diamonds and gems with magical powers which affected the vehicles that travel this way. Next is a concept developed by the fishermen who went fishing in the outer sea. They said they saw something very big falling into the sea from the sky above the Bermuda Triangle. They assure what they saw was an alien spaceship, a flying saucer. And it's the radiation from this spaceship which causes the fluctuation of the compass needle. This is likely to believe in a time where we are finding believable evidences for alien existence. Even the Discovery Channel has visualized this. A researcher, a treasure hunter, who is trying to find the remains of ships and flights lost in Bermuda Triangle, once found a USO, that is, unidentified submerged object, around 300 feet below the ocean. It was 300 feet wide and had 15 hands, like extrusions around it, which looked like some device. He says it's neither human-made or a natural thing. Talking about the facts, there are many scientific reasons being said about the mystery of this place. There are 2 reasonable and scientific facts about this place. First is the methane gas. There is frozen methane hydrate lying under the Bermuda Triangle. This methane hydrate is formed as a byproduct of the natural phenomena like landslides or waterfalls happening under the Bermuda Triangle. It comes out as methane gas in the form of small bubbles which combine to form a bigger bubble. This bubble stays on the top of the water, and when A ship comes, if it touches this bubble, the bubble breaks and methane gas gets spread in the water. This gas is highly inflammable. A small spark is more than enough to turn any huge ship or plane into ashes. But this is a rare thing to happen, as it's not likely for the ships or planes to create sparks. Another characteristic of the methane gas is that when mixed with water, it reduces the density of the water. And obviously, if the density is low, ships cannot float over it. They will sink down just like a stone. This theory works for the ships, but how will the planes get affected? There is another reason which is much more interesting: the hexagonal clouds. The clouds which form a hexagonal shape. These aren't small hexagons. They are 20 to 50 miles large. Hexagons are considered as the extreme shapes. A lot of things around us, from honeycombs to cells, are all hexagonal. Another example to say is, we all know about the whirlpools. Whirlpools are deadly that many flights and ships have gone missing in the whirlpools appearing in sky and the sea. A common whirlpool that we see can be in the sink. If we take water in a sink and rotate it with our hands or a spoon, we see whirlpools in round shape ending at a point. Now, if we are able to rotate the water 7 times in 1 second, the shape we see will not be a circle. It will be a triangle. And then, if we do it faster, more rotations in a second, it will turn into a quadrilateral, a pentagon, and a hexagon. But if we rotate it faster again, how much ever you do, it will not form a heptagon or an octagon. It will remain as a hexagon, which is why hexagon is an extreme shape. Then we can imagine the power of a hexagonal whirlpool. When such a powerful whirlpool is created in the water, it will affect the clouds above. A strong air current with a high pressure passes in between the clouds and the water. This air current is capable of producing vertical winds at the speed of around 100 km per hour. So in case if a flight or a ship passes through this region, it will sink in the water. This is the most accepted fact about the Bermuda Triangle. Now the question is, how are these whirlpools created? Generally, they happen due to some cyclones when water rotates with these circular winds. But the ones in Bermuda Triangle are too strong for the cyclones to create. There should probably be some deep trenches or wormholes under them which make it extra stronger. It's also said that there is an electronic fog, a grey colored mist, and if you pass through that, no electronic gadgets will work properly. A zone for anomalies, a hide for the aliens, military experiments, a pathway to another dimension. There are many stories of the Bermuda Triangle. If you know more stories about this or want to listen to more interesting topics, comment below. Do subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click the bell icon too.